so sorry. I am incredibly excited. I am the Ghost with Knife. Welcome to the Let's Play of Megaman X4. One of my all-time favorite games. This was a game that I have owned literally since childhood. I still own the PS1 copy of this game. It is one of my all-time favorite games. Like I've already said, I am sorry. I am so pumped for this. Oh my god. We've played all the other Mega Man X games, and this is the one that I was the most excited about. I don't really want to say much about this game. You guys saw the beginning of the game, but here's what I'm going to say. This game in the Mega Man series is like no other. We've got brand new story with brand new antagonists that aren't just faceless, mavericks. We've got actual voice acting. That's right, you don't gotta hear me do awful impressions the entire Let's Play. And more importantly, we have something incredibly unique in the series so far. Let's just get right into it so you guys can see what's going. What's that? Oh, baby! As you can see, this is the first Mega Man game where you can pick to start as Mega Man X or Zero. Oh my god! Now technically, you can play Zero in Mega Man X3, but it wasn't nearly as polished or as exciting. Oh my god, I'm so excited I can't even talk. So who do we play as first? Well, we played 3 games as the almighty Mega Man X, and you know what? We've seen this strange red Reploid long enough. So I think it's time that we start this series with, in my opinion, the much more fun character. I'm not saying X is bad in this game, but come on, it's Zero! We've known this guy for 3 games, and now we get an entire game we can play as him? Oh, baby! Let's do this! So here we go. Mega Man... Ooh, cutscene. I'll be quiet.
Who are you?
My masterpiece.
But who are you?
After him, he is my nemesis. Our rivalry is what gives me motivation in life. Now go, destroy him. That's an order.
But wait!
Emergency, all maverick hunters on call should assemble immediately.
The same dream, again.
All maverick hunters on call should assemble immediately.
What? No way! So you're telling me that Zero dreamed about a strange scientist with some wacky old hair telling him to destroy his rival because that's what gives him motivation in life? Oh my god, what could it be? Who could it be? I don't know. I've never seen that guy in my life before. Never in a Mega Man game. That'd be insane. Anyways, so welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Zero side of the story. Now you're going to see this. There's a lot going on the sides there, but I'm going to say this right now. The stories of this game actually have very small but important differences. You see, both Mega Man X and Zero have this kind of like side character that hangs out with them during the game. And they add a little bit of, color to the background instead of you just kind of sitting there having the same old. Well, we'll get to that in a moment. Right now, we gotta get to Mavericks emerge at the point 5567. They've occupied Sky Lagoon. Sky Lagoon, what's that? It's like some flying city or something. This looks like Repliforce is doing. Now, who is Repliforce? Well, the best way we can do that is to go into the manual. I did not think that was gonna happen. Give me just a second so I can actually pull up the manual, and I will get right back to this point. From the actual manual, the story. The year is 21XX AD. The world prospers as humans coexist with Reploids, robots with the ability to think, feel, and make decisions for themselves. This peaceful society is home to two major Reploid organizations: the Maverick Hunters, who are tasked with tracking down and destroying Reploids who have malfunctioned and pose a risk to humanity, and Repliforce, an army composed entirely of Reploids designed to respond to large-scale emergencies. Until now, they have always cooperated and aided one another in their duties. Now, there is more to the story page, but I'm intentionally cutting out and leaving it there for the people who've never seen this game and want to experience all the surprises the story has to offer. And for those of you saying, wait a minute, Ghost, where'd you get this manual from? Well, if you guys don't know, I'm actually playing this in the Megaman X Legacy Collection, like I have for the other 3 games. And it took me 3 games to realize I can pull up the actual game manual inside of the collection and read the story instead of having to Google crap. Yeah. I'm kind of dumb. Back to the action! Back to where we were. Repliforce. Okay, I'm on my way. So there's not always voice acting, sadly, but here we are in the Sky Lagoon. It's basically a big, like, high-tech city in the sky. It's a pretty cool place, as you guys can see. So Zero, he's got some cool things he can do. He's got his jump, he's got his dash, he's got a saber attack that is melee that is actually super fast in this. I love Zero in this game. But wow! Oh, jeez, there's flying robots! We gotta get them! Alright, I'm sorry, I'm really excited. This is one of my favorite games. I need to actually calm down and pay attention because some of these enemies are a little bit rough to deal with. I'm not saying X4 is the hardest game to... Oh my god, what is that? Holy crap, can I help you? We're under attack! Yeah, get out of here, you big flying robot! What you doing? Come on! Woo! Come on, we're under attack! Whoa, Jesus Christ, I didn't actually mean to get hit there. We gotta show this guy who's boss! Come on! These guys attacking Sky Lagoon, it's gotta be this guy who's in charge, right? Come on, what you got, huh? Holy shit, he just broke that! Did you see that? He's going nuts over here! Get the big old ham hands! Come on, big boy! What you got? What the? Oh, God! He's punching his way through! Oh, my God! Look at him go! Oh, shoot! Kind of getting my ass kicked here, don't mind me. Come on, get out of here! Look at this big flying gooper! Shit! Come on! So who is this guy? I don't know, but he's crazy. Get him out of here! He's got 1 hit left. Come on! Come on! Hit him up here. He can't get me up here. Got him! Get out of here, you big flying son of a gun! Get out of here! You ain't taking no Sky Lagoon today, son. No siree. I'm Zero. You see this saber? I'ma shove it so far up that claw. I'ma cut your claw off. Metal Gear Revengeance style. Ka-chow! I am way too excited for this. I'm sorry. So yeah, that is a crazy big green Maverick. Who could that be? I don't know. Oh, cool. What's that? A little helper guy. He gave us a little... Oh, Jesus Christ! It was like a big bulldozer. Oh my God. Now, mind you, I know exactly what's going on here. I've played this game multiple times. I'm getting into the experience. Oh, look at him go. Oh, he got stuck on the ramp. He's stuck on the ramp. He can't get up. He's like a Roomba. Oh, what's going on? What the heck? Everything's blowing up. What's going on? We gotta save Sky Lagoon. Hey, who the hell is that? Dragoon? That's the leader of the Maverick Hunters 14th Special Unit, as I found out later in the game, but also in the manual. What you doing here, Dragoon? You're in the 14th unit. Why? This doesn't look good, Zero. That Maverick took out the power. What? Then Sky Lagoon will come crashing to the ground. Yes, and the entire city will be destroyed along with it. We have to do something. It's too late. I gotta get out of here. You bet you're the same, Zero. Dragoon, wait! No, we can get out of here! Use your fire breath! Maybe we can melt some of the stuff back together. Nope, okay, sure, why not? If the Sky Lagoon falls, it will be disastrous. There's no time. I gotta go down. So that's right. Oh my God. The first mission of this game ends actually in failure because the Sky Lagoon gets blown up and crashes to the city below. All of those lives in the Sky Lagoon have been lost. For the first time, we failed. The carnage, it's horrible. Those Mavericks will pay for this! Whoa, Zero, calm down. I saw you got some crazy dreams there. Just keep your temper in check. I know it's really hard for you to not physically see red, but don't see red in this situation. Come on now, buddy. We can get out of here. So yeah, this Maverick destroyed Sky Lagoon, and it's a huge deal. Oh man, and I will say something as we go through this opening credits area, or this opening area. This was my first ever Mega Man game. So this, when I was a kid, I didn't understand like the repercussions of what happened. I wasn't like fully aware that all of those people like died. Son of a goat. So there's actually a way you can stop that from crashing through so there's not a hole. I'll do it on my second playthrough because yes, there will be 2 playthroughs, one with X and one with Zero. Like I already said in my excitement, you actually do get a chance to play as both characters. I will say, I have no idea why after this place falls, all this construction, or these like mechanisms start freaking out. I don't know if it's just like the last gasp of a dying machine, but whatever. But yeah, this is actually one of the first times we've seen like serious devastation by the hands of the Mavericks. It's pretty crazy. Oh my God, what's going on? Oh, we gotta get out of here! Go, 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 go! Zero, get out, get out, get out! We're under attack! Where the hell is this? What part of Sky Lagoon is this? The Sky Compactor? What the hell? Anyways, we got the one-up man. That's all that matters. Oh my God. Iris! It's Iris! She's the girl on the left. I don't know if you knew that. Iris, what are you doing here? Are you okay?
Zero, did you come to save me?
Yes, hang on.
A huge Maverick appeared.
And stay here, Iris. I'll handle it. Is this really one of Repliforce's? I don't have a moment to spare. I have to defeat it or else. So, one crazy thing about this is that Iris is actually related to a member of Repliforce. So for Repliforce who have done this means that Repliforce put one of their own on the line, almost in a way. But one fun fact about Iris, this is not the first time we've actually seen her in this series. She's in Megaman Extreme 2, which is a Game Boy game that I'd love to do a Let's Play on, but I don't have the technology to do Game Boy Let's Plays just yet. I'm working on it, though. Yeah, she blinks and stuff, too. It's cool. And yes, she does get voice acting later. What's going on? Who could it be? Who's responsible for this? Oh my God, it's the green guy! It's Big Lizard Thing! Actually, it's a Region. And this opening boss theme is one of my favorites. Just listen to it for a second. Okay, sorry, I was getting a little too into the music. I'm starting to get my ass kicked by a Region. But yeah, he is one of the coolest opening Maverick bosses. He's this big, like, mechanical thing. He kind of reminds me of Cyber Alligator from frickin' Yu-Gi-Oh! And now he's dead. But yeah, the dude who chases you in Sky Lagoon is the first boss of the game. It's one of my favorite things in the Mega Man series. A Region is not a hard boss, but he's awesome. And the level he has does him so much justice. Anyways, Colonel, or cut it. Let's start over. Okay. Zero, long time no see. Colonel, what are you doing here? I've come to save my sister, Iris. I only hope she's okay. She's fine. I just rescued her. Oh, thank you, Zero. I owe you one. Colonel, I have a question for you. Did your unit attack this place? What are you talking about? Repliforce came here for help. We weren't involved in the attack. They suspect you become a Maverick. What? Disarm and come with me to HQ. I'm afraid I can't. Soldiers never drop their weapons, which, honestly, breaking the immersion here, yeah, they do. Don't say that. That's a weird thing to say. Like, I guess, I know it's like a moment of pride for him, and I should be immersed in this, but yeah, they do. when innocence comes into question, yeah, they'll drop weapons, because nobody wants to be accused of being a horrible person for doing horrible things, especially under the guise of being someone to help people. Anyways, I won't do it. Not even for you, Zero. Then they'll think you're a maverick. So be it. The Ripper Force prefers war over dishonor. And shame. Goodbye, Zero. Wait, Colonel, listen to me! So yeah. So... Damn, this isn't good, Colonel. That's right, Zero also swears, which is one of my favorite things. Like, this is the only time he does it in the entire series, and I love that Zero will just drop a D word every now and then. He's just like, yeah! Zero's so cool. They may decide the entire Repla Force is a group of mavericks. And that is the beginning of the game. That's right. In what is one of the greatest tragedies in the series, Repla Force, instead of just putting down their arms and defending their innocence, they choose pride. And yes, as we saw, they're a military organization, but they would rather choose death before dishonor. It's admirable, but also incredibly flawed. So the entire purpose of this game is going to be two seemingly good factions at war over one tragedy. It's actually pretty sad. Let's go ahead and save. Oh, just ignore that. Just beat this game a few times. Get rid of that one. No one wants that one anyways. So yeah, we've done it. The first mission of the game. Now, for this episode, I'm going to do something a little bit special. After this point, you're not going to be able to see what happens because I'm going to go through this cutscene and then I'm going to go through it on my other playthrough because I'm actually going to be doing this level again with X. That's right, it's double the friggin' Maverick hunting in episode 1. So we'll be right back. Alright, we saw what Zero can do, some slashing and hacking, or hacking and slashing as some people would say. Now it's time to return to the classic Megaman X. And oh boy howdy, do I love this character. Oh shoot, cutscene.
It's about the Maverick Hunters, General. They are far too eager to please the humans and continue to hunt down the Reploids. Do you believe they pose a significant threat?
Perhaps.
You already know the truth, General. Their sole mission has been to destroy any Reploids who fail to do as the humans order. It's in your best interest to stop them now, before they turn on you. You possess enough power to destroy them!
You are dismissed.
What?
I will not betray the humans. Remove yourself from my sight. My business with you has concluded.
Very well. But you will change your mind soon, I assure you.
What was that? It looks like some sort of strange figure has been trying to convince General to betray the humans. Who could it be? Who is this mysterious menace from the shadows? Only time will tell. Now, before we go any further, I do know that the voice acting in this game isn't the best, or even sometimes, excuse me, even sometimes good, but this voice acting holds a very special place in my heart. This was one of the first games that had like unique voice acting for this kind of shooters. I loved it. This is one of the first games where we hear, well, for me personally, where I heard the protagonist actually talking. Because until then, Spyro really didn't say much unless he was like saving dragons, and Crash Bandicoot, he goes, whoa! And all that sort of business. So, this game holds a very special place in my heart. Yes, I am completely biased for it. I accept that. But I know a lot of you guys are going to laugh and be like, man, this voice acting is pretty awful, but just try to go with it. Just kind of grin and bear it if it gets a little too cringe. I've honestly don't ever really cringe when I get to play this game again. I love every aspect of it. Anyways, I'm blabbing! Mavericks have been spotted! Point 5567. The Sky Lagoon is The Mavericks occupied the Sky Lagoon using the most advanced weapons available. The army appears to be Repliforce. Roger that, I'm on the way. So yeah, as you can see, there's slight differences, including a difference in music? What is this? And we got the Blue Buster himself, Megaman X. Everything's the same as it used to be. And like always, he gets rid of his armor in every single game. I think the reason is after the main crisis, he gets rid of the armor because, or he kind of like stores it like an Iron Man suit, because he doesn't need it. He's like, the time for that kind of stuff is over. And most of the time, he doesn't really deal with crazy crises when he's a Maverick. Oh, God! We'll cut that from the recording. No one saw that. But yeah, Mega Man, in my opinion, plays a little bit harder in the beginning from Zero, because Zero is encouraged to get in close. And oh boy, it's the Region, he's back! Now, one fun thing about this opening sequence is that you don't actually need to, we're gonna try to stall him for a second. You don't actually need to fight a Region. You can choose to beat him if you'd like, but if you just kind of zoom past here, he just kind of flies off. So you don't actually have to deal with a Region in any way, shape, or form. I like to fight him. It's fun. But yeah, with X, you gotta play a little bit more defensively because his weapons aren't as reliable as Zero's in this situation, in my experience. I always kind of struggle with this opening bit with X, but you do get you do get a little bit of health here, which is nice. So yeah, in the beginning with X, you gotta play a lot more defensive, but once he gets more armor and weapons, in my opinion, he's very, very powerful. You're a Dragoon from the 14th unit! This isn't good, X. That Maverick just destroyed the power reactor. What? Then the Sky Lagoon will come crashing down into the ground. It's too late, X. It's time I made my escape. I suggest you do the same. Don't do anything reckless on the way out, okay? So yes, Magma Dragoon was in the reactor, and it's kind of crazy how a Region, who was out there, destroyed the reactor, yet Dragoon was in here. Huh? 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 Sorry, I'm pulling your leg. Anyways, the city below will soon become a sea of flames. Many people will perish. I have no choice but to escape from here and head to the city below. So yeah, no matter whose path you pick, no matter how fast you are, Sky Lagoon falls, and it's one of the biggest tragedies in the series, like I already said. What? The city has been completely destroyed. They were innocent people. I won't forget this! So yeah, one of the big things in this game is, like, the thing that drives everything is the disaster of Sky Lagoon. And hopefully, I'm actually going to be able to do that thing I wanted to do earlier, which is to try to stop that one thing from crashing. Like that, you know? But yeah, with X in the beginning, in my opinion, it's a lot better to just take a more defensive position with him. I don't remember where it was. It should be... These little wasp enemies aren't that much of a threat. If I can get it on screen... Gotta be a little careful. I know I'm being kind of slow here. Right? There it is! Yeah, you can actually just destroy it, so it doesn't even crash down. It's a cool little feature about this game. Ow. We're gonna pretend like that didn't happen. We're gonna pretend like that didn't happen either, okay? So we're just gonna sprint through here, because actually you can just kind of like speed through everything. In my opinion, it's a lot easier to speedrun this game with Zero, just because in the beginning he's just a lot more aggressive. I know, yeah, this thing that we did before, you don't actually have to do it. You can just dash over it. Sorry, I'm just enjoying the game. But yeah, as you can see with X, there is no Iris to meet out here, because he didn't have to worry about that kind of thing. But it's one really cool feature of Zero's story is they actually give Zero, like, there's actually things people he wants to help out here. There's stakes for him. Whereas X is just kind of doing his job like normal. And now we get more of this awesome Eregion music. Now, I don't know what his actual name is, but it's E-R-E-G-I-O-N. I call him Eregion because that's what I called him as a kid. One thing that I like about X, though, is that X doesn't have to be as aggressive against Eregion. He can just kind of, like, sit back and shoot him. One cool thing. Now, the main thing you want to do is you want to hit him in the hand, because that's his, like, easiest point to hit. I have been able to hit him in the head before. It looks like no matter what you do, as long as you hit him above the legs, you do damage. There he is again! Who are you? I'm the Colonel of the Repliforce. Has the Repliforce been occupying this area? What are you insinuating? I only came to save my sister. Which is, you know, Iris isn't here because, you know, Zero already grabbed her. The army responsible for all of the violence in this region is not the Repliforces. Nevertheless, I want you to disarm and follow me back to the HQ. Never. You're asking my soldiers to drop their weapons? The only time we drop our weapons is when we aren't able to fight any longer. But you will be regarded as a maverick and treated as such. Do as you will. The Repliforce would sooner fight and die than discard our pride. Consider us mavericks if this is what you wish. Wait, calm down, Colonel. So no matter what you do, no matter who he talks to, Colonel just... I mean, he does not take the dishonor to himself that well. It sucks. What the... Something's got to give, otherwise the entire Repliforce will be considered to be mavericks. And that's one thing I do really like about X and Zero. They don't like actively see Repliforce as antagonists. They see them as potential allies. They know something's going on. They don't really want to blame them. They just want to ask questions. And instead, the Repliforce, well, you'll see. As you saw, now that we've seen X's cutscene, that there was always some sort of element pushing things to what happens next.
Brave soldiers of Repliforce, we have all been wrongfully judged as mavericks by the humans. We cannot suffer this indignity and live in disgrace. We will build our own nation of Reploids. But remember, this is neither about insurrection nor rebellion against our human creators. This is about our liberty and security. We must battle for our own individual rights and our own survival. Together we will build our nation, a sanctuary for all Reploids, our own utopia. Let us forge onward towards a new golden era for the Repliforce.
I too share the general sentiment. Take heed, we have no other choice. Let us fight valiantly, with courage and pride, without fear, for we are the Repliforce. The most powerful army in history!
The General has finally taken action. And now, my Maverick Hunters, what will you do? I'll be watching closely from here on out.
Oh man, that's right. Boy, oh boy, we got ourselves a shadowy individual pulling the strings of Repliforce and the Maverick Hunters to fight against each other. But who could it be? The same antagonist as the other three games? Certainly not. It must be a new, even more devious foe than ever before. Dun dun dun! I'm sorry, I am way too excited for this game. Anyways, get back into it! Iris, what are you doing here?
My brother Colonel started the coup.
I know.
Please, don't fight against him. This must be some kind of mistake.
They've occupied several cities already. As a hunter, I must stop them.
Zero.
I must go now! Okay, my girl voice is... I'm working on it, okay? Don't mind me. It's not the best, but I'm working, okay? Don't judge me for my crappy girl voice. In the jungle. Infiltrate enemy occupied jungle and destroy their weapon under construction. Is that a laser cannon that shoots rainbows? Kind of a crazy looking jungle. Cyberspace. A bug has corrupted the network. Dive into cyberspace and exterminate it. The Air Force. The Rebel Force ship has taken off. Pursue and blast it out of orbit. Or out of the air. In the volcano. The son of a gun himself. Dragoon of the 14th Unit is a traitor. Locate and bring him back to Hunter HQ. The Marine Base. Rebel Force decimated the city and left. Pursue them aboard a land chaser. What? A land chaser sounds like something kind of fancy that we've ridden before. I wonder what it could look like. Biolab. The abandoned laboratory is now operational. Investigate and destroy the lab. The military train. Our military train is moving supplies. Cut off Rebel Force's supply route. And then, the snow base. We've discovered a hidden snow base. Halts production of their new weapon. That's right, the new 8 Mavericks. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I fondly love every single one of these bosses. They are some of my favorite in the entire series, and I have a huge bias because one of these Mavericks among these 8 is actually one of my all-time favorite Mavericks. So, I know a lot of people are excited, but hey, we got double the Maverick Hunters in our first episode. You gotta calm down. So, next time, we will choose our first Maverick to fight with Zero. And I'm gonna do Zero's story first, and then go back to X. Just because I personally prefer playing as Zero. We haven't gotten a chance to truly see what he can do, and also, it's just cool. Sub-Zero is a cool guy, okay? Anyways, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you in episode 1. Or the first thing where we fight Mavericks. It's episode 2. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Bye-bye for now.